Ark of Abundance, Revelation 13, 9, and 10. Okay? Jeremiah 30 and 16. Isaiah 14 and 21. Okay? Proverbs 2 and 8. Revelation 2 and 26.
Psalm 139.
There you go. There's no way out of it. There's no escape.
That we were going to be
okay? Obadiah, the 18th chapter.
18th verse.
The 18th verse. I said chapter. I got excited.
Jeremiah 51.
You know what I'm saying? There's no way around it. And don't try to go to Deuteronomy. The 23rd chapter. Talking about you can't abhor Edomite. That's a misprint. When you go into the Strong's, it tell you, the Strong's Concordance, when you look up that word Edom, it takes you to another Strong's number, and it tell you that's a misprint. The word there is Aram. So that ain't got nothing to do with no Edomite. Don't even try to go there. And don't try to say, well, Edomite, the Gentiles can cling to Israel, and they'll be saved. They'll be good Edomites. No.
There's no such thing as a good Edomite.
There's no such thing. You can't break down Psalm the 58 chapter. They are estranged from the womb.
God. Right.
You see, they profaning and unholy. That's just what it is. You think all this hell that this so-called white man is bringing on the earth, he ain't gonna get paid back for it. You got it in your mind. Right. And the Most High just gonna say, okay, you can be saved and you ain't gotta serve. You ain't gotta do nothing. You ain't gotta pay for nothing that you did against me and the children of Israel. My chosen people. You ain't gotta pay for that. God. You paid off, Bubble Out of Blackfish. You paid off. Recall from TOCC. Y'all top leader. I don't even call him no elder. We bugged out. And we know he's been paid off. For you younger brothers coming to this too, there's the history on GOCC. Bubble Out Blackfish, Recall, the y'all elder. He been paid off, man.
Like mermaid.
He been paid off, man. The elders, the apostles of GMS, the elders of GMS, been exposed to long time ago, man. My first coming to the truth. A long time ago, but alright.
It's Mark 3 and 7. But Yahushua withdrew himself with his disciples to the sea, and a great multitude from Galilee followed him from Judea.
Go ahead.
And from Jerusalem and from Idumea.
And look up the word Idumea, please, right there. Make sure. So did the Edomites know about who the world enemy called Jesus? Yeah, because his fame spread. And then you had Israelites taking counsel with the Edomites, the Herodians, which were Edomites, Idumeans. They knew about Yahushua, who the world enemy called Jesus. He wasn't sent to them.
Idumea. Greek 24:1. The Greek word is idiomaya. Idumaya. It says Idumea, that is Edom. A region east and south of Palestine, Idumea. Idumea, the name of the region between southern Palestine and the Arabian Petria, inhabited by Edom or Esau as his posterity.
There you go, man. So Esau and Edom mentioned in the New Testament, yes. You just gotta know where to look.
Right.
All you gotta do is go to the Herodians. You'll run dead into them. Dead straight smack into them. And you had Israel subject up under the Roman Empire, which was none but Edomites. But you had Jake there getting in the positions of counsel, right? Just like you got them in positions of counsel today. There's nothing new up under the sun. And this is the Roman Empire all over again. And we subject under the Roman Empire all over again. And this is the last leg of the Roman Empire, pursuant to Daniel, the 2nd chapter. Go ahead.
It's Mark 3:8. And from Jerusalem, and from Idumea, and from beyond Jordan, and they about Tyre and Sidon, a great multitude, when they had heard what great things he did, came unto him.
Now you would say that multitude was all nations. No. Because what did he say out of the Bible? Huh? Did not he say, I'm only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel? That come out of his mouth. Okay? Matter of fact, if you both want to get there. Right. They come out of his mouth. So he was able to discern who was Israelite and who was not. So you will incorporate that multitude as everybody. No, those were Israelites. Israelites.
Matthew 15:24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
When you look up that word lost, it means destroyed. That's what it means.
All right.
So Israel was destroyed when it was coming to the knowledge, right, about serving the Heavenly Father. Because why? Because the leaders was not teaching them the right way. They weren't teaching them. That's why Yahweh Shai had to come, man, and gather Israel up and bring them back to the Most High, man. That's why he was only teaching some, and they was able to understand what he was saying, but the rest they didn't agree with him, and they were divided, man, and they're gonna be destroyed. Same way they didn't believe on him back then, they ain't gonna believe on him today that we speaking his word. And he was on the scene back then. How much more now? How much more now? This is only for the elect, man. Out of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Not all the nations. Get out of your mind. Go ahead. But you don't have Israelites come out of all these different nations because of the captivity. Matter of fact, give me 2 Maccabees 1:27.
This is a blue letter for Matthew 15:24. The word lost is Greek 6:22. Apolumi. It says one, to destroy, to put out of the way entirely, abolish.
So it said, I'm not sent, but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Destroy Israelites. That's what it's talking about. And what that's going into far is going into the knowledge. Because then they had the knowledge. Go ahead.
All right. This 2 Maccabees 1:27. Gather those together that are scattered from us. Deliver them that serve among the heathen. See? Look upon them that are despised and abhorred, and let the heathen know that thou art our power. I got one.
And that word multitude, it goes in a class of people when you look that word up too in Greek.
Yeah, hey, the water. Matter of fact, let them have it. Let them have it. Let them have it. Let them have it. Let them know again. They'll say you made it up. But they love to throw everybody in there when they mention multitude.
We were reading.
Well, they love that, boy. They hear that multitude. They say, oh, that's about the whole world.
We were reading in 9. We were reading in verse 9.
No.
3793. Close. It says, a throne as borne along by implication, rabble, by extension, a class of people, a company, a number of people. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
So that class of people is talking about Israel. That's all it is, man. They tell you in Matthew 15:24. And then they tell you in John, see, this is the thing. That's why I said, is the Lord bipolar? Last week. Because, like, I was going into Matthew's 10 and 5, right? And he said, go not into the way of the Gentiles. That's why I was saying, is the Lord bipolar? Because when you look up that word Gentiles right there, that's ethno. That's talking about Israelites. But them disciples, they weren't supposed to go to the Israelite form. It was Paul and Peter set up to do that. But the Gentiles, while I was saying it was two different kinds of Gentiles, is talking about the Gentile that was in Samaria, right? Because you had Israelites. Matter of fact, get 1 Kings 16 and 23. Because you had Israelites there, and what happened? Then get 2 Kings 17 and 23.
This is 1 Kings. You said 16 and 23?
Yeah, you started 22.
1 Kings 16 starting at 22. It says, but the people that followed Omari prevailed against the people that followed Tibni, the son of Janah. So Tibni died and Omari reigned. Verse 23, in the 31 year of Asa, king of Judah, began Omari to reign over Israel 12 years. 6 years reigned he in Tirzah. Verse 24, and he bought the hill Samaria of Shemer for 2 talents of silver, and built on the hill, and called the name of the city which he built after the name of Shemer, owner of the hill of Samaria.
So was the Israelites there? Yeah. But what happened? Give me 2 Kings 17 and 23, but you can start at 22.
This 2 Kings 17 and 22. For the children of Israel walked in all the sins of Jeroboam, which he did, they departed not from them. In verse 23. Until the Lord removed Israel out of his sight, as he had said by all his servants the prophets.
He had moved Israel. You had the kingdom split up. You had the northern kingdom and you had the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom was known as Israel. The southern kingdom was known as Judah. Okay? They got split up after Solomon. Okay? You had Rehoboam and Jeroboam. Go ahead.
It says, so was Israel carried away out of their own land to Assyria unto this day.
Yeah, they went into captivity. Go ahead.
It says, verse 24. And the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon,
Ethiopia,
and from Cutha,
Go ahead.
and from Avah, and from Hamath.
I want to say them either Canaanite or I want to say them Canaanites. Go ahead.
And from Sepharvaim, and placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of the children of Israel.
So children of Israel went into captivity, and he brought them Hamites and put them in them lands. He brought them Canaanites and them Ethiopians and put them in them lands of Samaria. So that's why you have a shot when you read Matthew 10:5, and he said, "Go not into Samaria." The reason why, because you had heathens in them, you had them Hamites there, because it wasn't for them. Okay, it wasn't for them. And then give me John 4 and 22. So you can drop that in King, and then we're gonna go back to Mark. Right.
This is John.
Isn't that? Yeah.
This is John 4 and 22. It says, ye worship ye know not.
Who was he talking to? That woman at the well. Was she an Israelite? No. He told her, you worship what you know not. Go ahead.
Ye worship ye know not. what we know, what we worship. For salvation is of the Jews.
He told me. But why he didn't tell her salvation was for her? Because she was a heathen. She was a heathen. He didn't deal with her. Okay, go back to the third chapter.
Alright, this Mark 3:9. And he spake to his disciples that a small ship should wait on him because of the multitude, lest they should throng him. Verse 10. For he had healed many, insomuch that they pressed upon him for to touch him, as many had plagues. Verse 11. And unclean spirits, when they saw him, fell down before him and cried, saying, Thou art the Son of the Lord Yahweh. And he straightly charged them that they should not make him known.
See? Since they knew that, it was like, y'all be quiet. Even them wicked spirits knew who he was, and he was telling them, y'all be quiet, don't tell nobody. Go ahead.
Alright, verse 12. And he straightly charged them that they should not make him known. And he go up into a mountain and called unto him whom he would, and they came unto him. And he ordained 12 that they should be with him, and that he might send them forth to preach, and to have power to heal sicknesses, and to cast out devils. And Simon he surnamed Peter, and James the son of Zebedee, and John the brother of James, and he surnamed them. For energy, which is the sons of thunder, and Andrew and Philip and Bartholomew and Matthew and Thomas and James the son of Alphaeus and Thaddeus and Simon the Canaanite.
All right, look up that word Canaanite right there. Because they'll say, oh, he had a
Hamite.
He had a Hamite. He just said he wasn't dealing with no other nation. He had a Hamite in there.
Greek 2581. It says of Chaldean origin compared zealous Canaanites.
Right. Simon the Zealot. When you look up that word Canaanite, it means zealous. Okay? So it wasn't an actual Canaanite. All that word right there, when you look it up in the Greek, it means zealous. He was an Israelite. Okay? Go ahead.
That's verse 19.
Well, that's a trap, man. That's a trap. It's a stumbling block for these people, man.
Oh, Simon was a Canaanite.
No, that word means zealous when you look it up.
No, he's a Hamite.
You see it right there.
You see it right there. He's
They'll look up word. They'll look up word.
This verse 19. And Judas Iscariot, which also betrayed him, and they went into an house. And the multitude coming together again, so that they could not so much as eat bread. Verse 21. And when his friends had heard of it, they went out to lay hold on him, for they said, he is beside himself.
Oh, he is beside himself, man. All right, man, they steady. All right, man, that's Jake, though. Jake always got something to say, man, always trying to be sneaky.
He think he all that.
You know what I'm saying? He able to heal people, he think he all that. Why come we can't do it?
That's right.
Let's go to Esau and take counsel and see how we can overthrow him.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the way Jake is. They jealous. Jake is jealous people, man. They get jealous quick. Man, why could he doing this, man? Why I ain't think of that? I should do this. You know what I'm saying? Try to throw a monkey with. You know what I'm saying? And what he doing?
This is program.
Yeah. I should just throw a brick over there and hide my hand.
That's right.
That's the way Jake is. Sneaky.
This Mark 3:21. And when his friends heard of it, they went out to lay hold on him, for they said, he is beside himself.
He beside himself. You know what I'm saying? Who he think he is? Coming up in here teaching like that, doing all that here. And he doing it on the Sabbath. Oh, we got him. We got him. They already scheming and plotting. We got him. Go ahead.
Verse 22. And the scribes which came down from Jerusalem said, he have Beelzebub, and by the prince of the devils casteth he out devils.
He casting out devils.
Hey, man, they were blinded bats, man.
Casting out devils.
They were blinded bats. Give me, what is that, I want to, it's either Isaiah 54 and 9. Try that. I mean, yeah, 6, 9, somewhere in there. Isaiah 54 and 9. But it's either 56 and 9.
Isaiah 54, 9 says
about the beast. Beast devouring the beast.
Where you at, bro?
It's 56 and 9.
54 and 9 talk about it say, for this is as the waters of Noah.
Damn, I don't remember.
56 and 9. All ye beasts of the field come to devour. Yeah, all ye beasts in the forest. Paraphrase.
It might be Jeremiah 56. I can't remember, man. But anyway, it's all right.
What was it talking about?
It was talking about the prophets.
And you say, what?
It was talking about the one. Let me see. I can't remember, man. My thoughts escaped, but that's all right.
All right.
Sorry, but I can't remember.
This verse 23. And he said unto him, and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
Right.
Verse 28. Verily I say unto you, all sins shall be forgiven unto the sons of men.
All right, now go back up. Go back up.